morning everyone. It's 8 o'clock here in Dorset in the morning. I've been up since 5 and I'm coming into town to do some sketching and enjoying the day. So this is one of my views, just thought you guys might want to see it. Got paddle boarders, the swimming club's been in and done their swim to the boys, and over there you've got the No Fort, and in the middle looks like a fishing ship. So yeah, this is one of my views that I get to see every morning when I walk into town. Not half bad, is it? But on we go. Okay, so just heading up into town, and as you can see we've got a lovely view. A little bit overcast today, but this will burn through. And over there, that's the island of Portland. And it looks like we haven't got any cruise ships in yet, but we're probably due one today. Very, very popular port. And we got a lot of navy boats over there today, so might get to see the helicopters doing their training over the bay. But yeah, just another lovely view and a lovely day. So off we go, let's find a cafe. So we're just heading down a moderately good alleyway, and we're just coming into the area that's known as Brewers Quay, or Brewers Quay, depending on your pronunciations. And it's called that because this big building used to be part of a brewery. Behind it there's these beautiful, beautiful stables where until about 5 years ago they used to have Shire horse trips from, so you could have a Shire horse trip around the area. And this square is quite a hive of activity, though it doesn't look it at this time of the morning. Basically there's live music events, there's lovely pubs. It's quite shady with the trees, but this building is gonna hypothetically be turned into flats. But the planning permission went through and then got stopped, went through, issue after issue, so we're still all waiting to hear what happens. And they also used to have a museum in there as well, which was pretty cool, and antique shops, all sorts. So yeah, so on with the tour. And it is, most of the time as you can see, it is an active road as well, so, and this area takes you down to the quayside or harbour side. So on we go. Now if you come down this side of the building, this here, this big grey jobby here, this is a original Tudor house, including gull. I've been inside once and it's quite impressive. The guys have done a great job of restoring. So there you go, Tudor house, 17th century. It does have an atmosphere in there. I believe it was owned by a merchant's wife, and it was more than one house, so you got a door there for one entrance and a door used to be there for the other entrance. Some of the floors you can't get up onto. You can see up there the little how the guttering comes out. Absolutely lovely, lovely building. They're doing such a good job of restoring it. But it's not the only one down here. Amongst all these little holiday lits and cottages and refurbs. Where is she? Here she is. Is this one. Now, we're trying to get this building back. Basically, it's owned by a brewery right now, and the brewery aren't taking care of it. So you can see there's budlier coming out the roof, and there's damage to the building itself, and it needs TLC, but it does have an official plaque describing the old rooms. So it's part of the Weymouth history, but it's one of the parts that, once again, someone which has got the building, pages going by, they think that they can actually make a profit off this building, so they're leaving it to sit and rot. And it's such a shame, because I mean, the amount of damage coming up on there now, it's going to cost too much. I have been in contact with the brewery, but as expected, no response. But the council planning officers and building protection people are going to be looking into saving this one, hopefully. So on with the tour. That's a bit better, away from the noise. So this is part of Weymouth Harbour, with the iconic gull sounds. Oh, and there's your gull. surprisingly overcast this morning. It's been really hot weather in the 30s. This is quite good actually to get out in the morning in this weather. We do currently have a bottlenose dolphin hanging around the harbour. It's coming with the mackerel, and as far as we know it's feeding off the soft-mouthed mullet that congregate in the corners. So it's not going to be short on food. It's been in every day, but I've never had a chance to see it. It's a solo male dolphin, which is different because we do have pods of dolphins coming around Portland Island quite a lot. And last year I got to see a pod with lots of babies in tow. That was lovely. So if you guys spot the dolphin while I'm filming, please say in the comments. And people out cleaning their boats. More deliveries. Everyone likes to get stuff done before everyone wakes up. I mean, a lot of the boats have already gone out and would have gone out about 7 o'clock this morning, even earlier. So beyond the bridge down there, we normally have a little boat called Meerkat, and she's already out with her team. And there's a couple others yet to go out. And normally this whole area here, this has normally got a huge amount of boats on, so they're all out. Anyone seen the dolphin yet? But actually, it might be the right weather today to see. You can see all these seaweeds. You get some amazingly huge blennies. Isn't it blennies? Big fish under there as well. So the water's pretty clear. It's just such a lovely place to come in the morning, chill out. Now, the bridge isn't due up, I think, for another hour, so I'm going to meander over it. And that is a lifting bridge. So every few hours, to let everyone in and out, it will go up and down. And there goes the bus. On we go. Let's find a nice cafe. So after running across the road, this is the area where the pub, you can come and have a drink. And they often have big screens of football, and then you've got the harbour there. So lots of nice areas to eat and drink in Weymouth. And on we go. So just coming along this side. So what's going on this weekend is there's going to be a huge seafood festival. So both sides of the harbour are going to be covered. There's benches, lots of structures going up. It's a big event for Weymouth, and it helps show what we have. And if you're after good seafood, or to seafood, so I'll head jog across this road. This is the fishmongers, well, the fishery. Sorry. So, yep, this is the place. One of our warning though, if you come to this place, it does smell fishy. But that's where a lot of the boats are dropping off their catch. So you're getting it from the harbour, straight to the fish. Well, you know what they do, gutting and scaling and cleaning and all that. and then for sale there. So you can't get any more fresher than that. Well, unless you go on a boat and fish it yourself. Okay, so I'm still loitering around the harbour side, still looking for Dave. I'm not going to be lucky, am I? So we're just going to head on up and see what we see. So if any of this is looking familiar to any of you guys, that's because they used Weymouth as part of the set for Dunkirk, the film. You know, the one where there's a sea life tower in the middle of the scene? And hopefully you can see the sea life tower there. So yeah, this area here they completely stripped out. This is where a lot of the fishers come and unload, hence the pallets, the cranes. But yeah, they did the filming of a lot of the scenes for Dunkirk here, which was nice. I mean, it was lovely seeing the place changed over, a lot of sand involved, just to cover up a lot of the modern tarmac. More benches for the seafood festival. Oh, blimey. I must say, I'm not hanging around for the seafood festival. It's too crowded for me. I'm not keen on being overcrowded, and it's great. Absolutely thousands turn up for this event, and it is lovely. It's a friendly atmosphere, and it's safe. And I can say that as a small person who walks around on their own, I do feel safe at the event. So, I've stopped here for a reason. Okay, so before I go on to my sketch and enjoyment of a cafe, just want to run by a couple of things with you guys I think you need to know. So I'm going to walk along here and I'm going to explain this. Right, a lot of vloggers go vlogging, and you vlog in a cafe, you vlog in a tea room, you vlog around a store. Just to ask, how many of you guys actually ask permission? So I've seen something going on over there. Well, it's just, I've found that a lot of places do not want cameras in their buildings. Honestly. Now, a few of you are going to be surprised at that, because you think freedom of speech and all that, you can, go and record the world, and people would like you to record and see this wonders around you. Not in the case of all companies. What I've had to do is, I've been emailing a lot, and I mean a lot, of cafes and shops and small businesses, and I've been saying to them, I do YouTube channel, I do vlogging, and I do sketching, kind of drink and draw sessions, no alcohol involved. Can I come into your premises and film one of these sessions as a vlog? 90% of the answers I have had back have been no. Okay, so I asked Costa, please can I come in? They asked a lot of questions back. In fact, the conversation was quite stupid. I had to repeat myself multiple times. But in the end they said no. I can't go into a Costa with a camera and film myself sketching. A few other companies didn't even bother to come back, which I'm still chasing up. So I thought, well, there's no point in chasing these big corporations. They're big. They've got no interest in supporting a little person. And also, what are they hiding? So I've then approached a smaller cafe in my local town of Weymouth, and they are up for it. They've got no problem with me going in there, doing some sketching, filming their premises, because at the end of the day they've got nothing to hide, they do a good job, and they're more than happy. But they are also happy that I communicated that, actually went in and asked. So if any of you guys are actually planning on going out to do some vlogging, please check with the people who own the building. If you're in the UK and you want to film yourself for a hobby craft, just send them an email, phone up the customer service team. It might take a few communications, but it actually covers everyone, and it also means that you're not going to get kicked out of the store for filming. which hasn't happened to me yet, but I've not taken that risk. So I just wanted to explain that. I know we all see our favourite YouTubers going off, vlogging in here, filming in there, but they've got a good chance of actually being asked to leave the store. And personally, I don't ever want to be in that situation where I'm in a hobby craft or in a works or anywhere else, and they turn around and they say, "We haven't given you permission to film in here, get out." It's not worth it. A little bit of communication is going to go a long way. Now I know I saw something over there. There's rubbish there. We do have kayakers in Weymouth who go around and collect the rubbish at this harbour. They do such a good job. And there's a lifeboat. Or one of them. Here's our hard-working DWP getting ready for the Seafood Festival. Yeah, keep up the awesome job. Lovely load of people, and they work their socks off in Dorset. You seriously can't ask for a more hard-working crew. And they have got a huge job ahead of them with the Seafood Festival. We've got people cleaning their boats, making sure everything's safe and shipshape, literally. From the harbour wall, you literally walk 100 feet and you're at the beach. So heading down one of the walkways. Is that Lucy? I think I know it's Lucy. Hi darling. Hello, good girl. It's one of our pub dogs. Pretty girl, isn't she? She's really well behaved and she knows when to go in and when to go out. Look, the pub dogs sit out. They're really well behaved. So let's cross over. We have the BBs here. BBs? BB's home. I love their stuff. If I win the lottery, I'm shopping in there. So it's down here is our destination. So we've got Biba, which is another lovely shop. And you've got a fudge place. And then, there you go. That is Suttons. So Suttons used to be a groceries, as you can see by the sign. Beautifully done up frontage, and that's where we're going to be going in. You can see the bunting up. And we've got A boards out with lunch on. So here we go. So I open people in there, so we're going to be quite discretionary. There we go. Here's a look at the menu board. And everything in here is homemade. And their hygiene level is absolutely amazing. And they're also award winners on TripAdvisor. We've also got this menu. So really nice, and also you'll notice gluten-free and veggie options. So something for everyone. Check out the lovely cakes. And all sealed, just as we like it. Hey guys, you see the apple pie? The crew from filming Dunkirk ordered 16 of these apple pies. So you know I said on the harbour, they filmed Dunkirk parts here? They had that apple pie. Good, eh? So there we go, have my custard tart. It is an amazing place. They sit over 50 people. Ooh, and out we go. So that has been my little sketch and tea. And so I definitely recommend Suttons of Weymouth. And if you feel like sitting out, you can even sit out.